Hello everyone. Today I am playing the Queen Elizabeth. Oh boy. So, if some of you naval history enthusiasts have heard of Warspite, Queen Elizabeth is the lead ship of that class that the Warspite comes from. But anyway, Queen Elizabeth, she is the Tier 3 representative of the mainstream British battleship line, and she has 8 15-inch guns, and a whole lot of secondary power, but it's all short range. She has 25 knots, and here's the very unexpected thing. So, at Tier 3, she has the best AA of any battleship. Let that sink in. New Mexico has an AA value 13 points lower.
Enemy detected.
Holy shit. Anyway, getting to the battle here. It's 5 battleships versus 5 battleships. We're gonna be probably facing down the Fuso, which just came into range. And he's rocking the awesome sister ship camo. So he's going to be a little bit of a bastard to take down, but I'm confident in my abilities. So the Koenig's broadside, we're going to shoot at him. And he turns in. I only get 1 overpen, but hey, any damage is good damage, right? Anyway, the Fuso is not in the range where I'd like him to be, and he's not angling towards me. But it looks like New York might be turning in. Anyway, instead I'm gonna shoot at Iron Duke, because he's full broadside, and I really should be using the M-AP, but these ships are starting to get close in. I'm gonna be trying to go for the flank. Bad. Sorry about that, a little bit of background noise. My dad was going back to the business. Anyway, now we have Congo. 8-gun battleship versus 8-gun battleship, but Congo is stock. He shouldn't be much of a problem at all. And just like that, we get 2 pens and 3 overpens. 1 did ricochet, but that's okay. And now my dad's left, hopefully, so I can continue talking and not sound like a complete weirdo. But anyway, we're gonna finish with the Congo here. But now, we're doing something different. Since all these battleships are pushing, I'm going to slowly take out the broadsides, and Fuso is showing a ton of broadside. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to make all the shells over the island. So that's why I'm only going to fire one minuscule volley. Because if I hit the Fuso right now, that could do... Nope, I'm not going to be able to get over that island. But using this island as cover against the Fuso, we should be able to really exploit these broadsides of these enemy battleships that are pushing in. Now, Queen Elizabeth, some of the complaints about her is she doesn't have enough guns, and she's not tanky enough, but she has really good AA, and I think she's honestly most balanced at the tier, or for the battleships, Tier 3. And without being premium, I've not tested the Andrea Doria yet, but I'm hoping to soon. Anyway, that Koenig is kind of behind the cover of that sinking ship. But Fuso is finally, might be within our grasp here. So I'm gonna fire some shots at him. Maybe get some nice little citadels. Maybe. He seems to be going pretty damn slow. Oh, he might be trying to turn his turrets on me. We need to do something really quick about this situation. Because Fuso is about to take out Iron Duke, and those AIs are focusing down Iron Duke as well. So we gotta do something about this and fast. I'm shooting at the enemy Iron Duke. Thankfully, I haven't taken any damage. I still have all 3 of my heals. So, that's good. And we're gonna start turning our turrets. We're gonna defend our base if we're gonna need to. Which we probably will. So I want to get into a position where I can keep the enemies from capping the base and try to keep myself alive. First off, New York. New York has a kind of a large citadel. Probably not as large as Japanese, Congo, but actually no, Congo has a really big citadel. But I'm still going to be able to get quite a few shots in on him. Because he's stuck on that sinking warship. And I'm going to continue to fire. Trying to get that first gun into action. Get some good hits on him. There goes the next 2 shells. More hits. While this is going on, I'm trying to create some distance between myself between the Iron Duke and New York, because that will throw off their aim. But Fuso, I'm gonna have to get back in range really quick when that time comes. Oop, I just turned the wrong way. Turn away, turn away. Oh, I took an unfortunate broadside there. But, oh, Fuso's might be making a big, nope, he's playing smart. Now I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna let them come in. Fire salvo. Two pins and overpin, not that good. Gotta slow down even more. Fire another salvo. Now my guns are starting to get some good hits in. Fuso just took a really good chunk of damage. Okay, it seems like he's turning. Doesn't look like he's wanting to give that broadside. Aha! Fuso's making a huge mistake here. I'm gonna exploit it to the fullest. Good punch.
Enemy is about to win. Do something.
Very good. That's why you don't go broadside in a Fuso. Because then that happens. Now I finally get to use a repair. Oh yes. And this Fuso's still going broadside. Take out the Fuso. Now all that's left is the Iron Duke. The Iron Duke still has enough firepower to take me on. But we've evened up the odds. Because we're even in points now. But we still have to deal with that Iron Duke. Which is almost at full HP. Or it is at full HP. I can't remember right now. I just had a long day of summer school. Here's the Iron Duke. He's showing a full broadside. And I'm gonna put 8 shells into him. And give him... I'm gonna share some tea with him. Now, as you see, I am at a extreme disadvantage in terms of hit points. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna angle. And I'm gonna angle hard. I do not want Iron Duke to get more hits on me. For my heal's up. He's getting really close. Now I'm gonna do a turn real hard because I don't want to ram into Iron Duke. I want to survive this battle and win this battle. So now I'm gonna get aside and the game ends. Very close game there. GG to that Fuso. Better luck next time. And yeah, but the Queen Elizabeth, she's very good at mid-range. Because short range, you don't have the secondaries. Long range, you don't have the accuracy. But she's a solid battleship, and I'd say she's the most balanced, but she doesn't have any really good HE potential unless you count her secondaries. I did get 1 fire from secondaries. But, I almost had 200,000 damage. A very good game. And yeah. Yeah, so I did get it, so I did get 100,038 K credits, which is pretty good. And going into details, yeah, most of the damage on that Fuso and the Iron Duke. So, anyway, moving into my build. So, the British battleship turrets are actually quite tanky. And so, you could either go main battery or disaster control. I like disaster control, because who likes being set on fire by HE battleships? I hate that. So, advanced disaster retardant module, very standard. Aiming system. Your main battery is already slow enough, and now it's like your main battery is pretty slow, but you don't really want to increase your reload time. If this was the Fuso, yeah, you could go for main battery enhancement module, but I like aiming systems. Anyway, going to captain skills. So first thing I'll get is probably extinguish. So yeah, that's have to for battleships. Then for this guy, you would either go for crack gunner. No, I'd actually go for high speed aiming, crack gunner, burn the ship behind, A enhancement. Now for your engine officer, steering master, you can't go without that. Then quick shift, advanced quick shift, whatever else you want. Damage control. Honestly, you're gonna want to have buoyancy reserve, extinguish, emergency flooding, torpedo bulkhead, rush repair. So, moving into some of the other things here. So, Queen Elizabeth, her citadel sits kind of low in the water, but you can get pens really easy right in this area. Now, you said, I was talking about her turrets, on how they were really hard to pen. See all that armor right here? That's a lot of armor to go through. 330 is her belt, which is in this area, so also very tanky spot. But her gun turrets, I believe, have the same armor. Now, she does have quite a bit of 60mm plating. That means destroyers are going to want to exploit that. But one thing, if you're going to be using I know the American 5-inchers. So if you're going up against the ship, I had this problem, I think, in my Atlanta Gone Wild video. It was a while ago. But Queen Elizabeth, her ends do not like American HE shells, and so they actually like them because they will not pen that. Now you can't really see any of her AA guns, unfortunately, but look at this. Outer ring 65 at 5 kilometers, not bad. Middle ring at 3.6 kilometers is 69 damage, and then the inner ring 52. This is actually really good AA. So now she does have she's one of the more speedy battleships at tier 3, because you have the Bayern, which is the same speed as her. You have New Mexico, which is a sluggish little thing, and then Fuso sits a little bit behind, but not too far. I haven't checked the repulse. Actually, let me go check that right now. Repulse is the fastest, but Queen Elizabeth, she's still pretty good. I think I covered everything. Yeah, one thing to watch out for. Queen Elizabeth turrets rotate extremely slow, so you're going to want to watch out for that, because it's very hard for those turrets to rotate around. Another thing that she's kind of weak in, as with all battleships, she doesn't have good concealment, but she does have really good survivability, so you're going to want to use that to your advantage, because I think she's runner-up to Fuso in terms of survivability. But yeah, that was my Queen Elizabeth commentary. Now, I'm very sorry that I haven't been uploading for a couple weeks here. It's because I've just been extremely busy, and so part of that is school. Then I had my phone break for a few days. So yeah, I'm very sorry that I couldn't get this game out earlier. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and until next time, this is Sherm signing out, and see ya!